Good morning, this is Cecil and Blues. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Darkest Dungeon, the Crimson Court. Today we will be diving back into the Crimson Court and making more progress towards the Countess. This will be our third trip into her courtyard. We're going in with a couple of vampires. Why are they in that order? I don't know how that happened. We've got them equipped with trinkets. I believe everything should be fine. I did smartly this time, as it was a mistake I made last time, give our Crusader Holy Lance so that if we get shuffled again, we can fix that. Let's do what we did last time. Bring a considerable amount of food. We do want bandages. Anti-venom. We wound up not using anti-venom, am I correct? We definitely want shovels. I'm gonna bring one extra, because I think there's a cast to break open, like, right away. I will bring the anti-venom. Don't think we put that to use, though. Alright, this should be a fun time. We should be able to clear a considerable amount of this map without too much threat. We've got a lot of healing, we've got a lot of stress relief, and we should have a camp available to us. At least one. The load time is a little bit more than I thought it would be. Alright, here we go. Alright, heading east, there is our chance at, yep, a camping firewood thing. Perfect. Do we have anything else in this hallway? Doesn't look like it. Okay, it wasn't scouted. Oh, I forgot to bring blood. Oh, that could be a real problem for us. Alright, well, fingers crossed that we... I'm gonna kind of take every opportunity then to smash things open.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
If we can get blood, great. If not, we may have to make a break for it. And if we have to leave early, we can just come back in. Alright, Countess will be our first target. Wow, did we hit weak? Twice we hit weak.
As the fiend falls,
those were some low rolls.
Blossoms.
Try and reduce some damage there with our Crusader. That does not mess up our combat order too much. We are getting some very unpleasantly low rolls.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Confidence surges as the enemy
The
crumbles.
Supplicant is all we have left. We should be able to deal with that before it deals any unpleasant side effects to our team.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I'll accept a small amount of boosties there. Let's get in order. we have found a secret room, which I am going to assume is going to have a soldier in it of some sort. What do we use on these? Yeah, I don't know what we use on those and whether we can get blood out of them, which is really what I want. One more box down. There's the secret room. Yep, alright. So we have released a bounty hunter. I think it's been a while since we've had a bounty hunter of any high level. Can we get blood out of this? Nope. That would be a nice touch if you're infected, it counted as drinking blood. Let's go ahead and burn this for whatever is inside.
Waiting to be spent.
We'll go like that. I should start consuming as many of our items as I can, so that if we do wind up in trouble,
Cruel machinations spring to life.
we at least get out of here with as much as we can. I'm not going to mess with this. Fantastic. We got some blood. We also got some food. Done. I wish that the map would zoom in on where I actually am. Alright, this is a pretty nasty fight. I still think we want to kill these manservants first, though. With the possibility of stunning those guys. There's a lot of his health back. Let's go for the shot with blind fire. Did not hit what I wanted to. Kind of to be expected, though. Alright, it is time to start doing damage. Or healing. That's what I meant. The opposite of damage. We need to get our Vestal to restore health to people. That is a 3-point bleed. It's not crucial. We can heal through that without issue. Okay, we resisted the stun, but our dodge is now... Is that a minus 55? Alright, well... Let's start killing these giant bugs. No, you're supposed to be healing her. We are getting some really, really low rolls with our grave robber. Given her trinket, she should be doing so much more damage. Right, let's... Her bleed is gone. She still needs health. Yeah, I think we're just getting really unlucky. Because the top number on that was 17. Can't reach these guys, so it is Stress Relief Central. Okay, wounding everyone. this just feels like we're
Impressive.
taking forever to kill these guys. Yeah, we're doing fantastic work managing our stress. But these low rolls from our damage are... It's a little crazy.
Passion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
I'm just gonna go ahead and soak that. If I'm just gonna be soaking these bleeds, though, it begs the question, like, why do I bother
Push on to the task.
bringing the bandages? The Ute Tapestry is gonna be more valuable than anything. The blood we're gonna need, though, so let's toss the anti-venom. I'm not making use of it. I shouldn't have brought it. Why do you do this, scouting? There is just so much of this dungeon. And I don't know how it's structured specifically. Lots of food laid out. This definitely feels like a sort of map that you would really benefit to just know the map. So that you could kind of plan your route.
Annihilated.
Alright, we were saving our good damage rolls for important moments. Still work on getting everyone's health back up.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
Can our Crusader finish off the courtesan? Yes, he can. A lot of unpleasant damage going around.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
I kind of expected after throwing away my my anti-venom that everyone would get covered in bile this combat and make me wish that I had not done that. I was not punished, though, at least not immediately.
Pitch of battle.
1 hit point. Picks up the Crimson Curse. Could have done 1 more damage and prevented that, but no, you had to get a lousy roll.
This expedition at least promises success.
I think we don't take anything right now. Some more scouting. Who knows what's going on down there? Yeah, you know what? Camping now. Seems reasonable. It'll open up inventory space,
Huddled together. Furtive and vulnerable.
which will allow us, if we find another one, to use it. None of our camping options are great. We can do something about mortality debuffs, or we can do something about afflicted. Neither of which benefits the team. I will increase our scouting chance. I don't know what that does in this environment. I'm also gonna marching plan and restring crossbow. I don't have the tools though to get rid of the debuff. Alright, map is too big for itself. This is better. Okay, what were the odds of that?
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
That was unexpected. No one needs to eat at the moment. Here's a fight.
Destroyed.
Yeah, that's a nice good roll. Repeat that a little bit more often, please. And we will work at killing this large flesh eater. Lots of health, but I think we can manage it. I don't feel that that small damage to health is necessarily, If it would have saved us that action, it would have been better. Alright, well, good thing that she did not get attacked. Or didn't get hit by the tentacle devourer, because otherwise it would have put her in a pretty precarious position. But now we have the opportunity to get her health back before that happens. Yikes. We'll bandage away that bleed and go for the kill. Nothing here fits in our inventory, but we can eat some food, I think, and take the crests. Does this map eventually center back on my party? Yes. Automatically. Alright, I just gotta be patient with it. I am just gonna burn this. What I've learned from coming to these areas are I'm never going to come back to these rooms. And so we might as well see if we can find something we can fit in our inventory, make some use of it. Find a blood, maybe, which is going to benefit us, since I forgot to bring some with me. We're not going to give that guy any blood. There's his craving. Suppose we should probably give that to him then? Let's get this manservant dead. You know, I never noticed the fancy coat that the Chevalier was wearing. Now that I see it, I love it. That was an impressive crit from Bola on an enemy that had almost no health. Ooh. Yep, 4 damage for 5 rounds. That is going to cut into us quite a bit. We'll put up defenses. I should have also bloodlusted. I can't do a thing about that. He's got so much protect. It's probably worth it just to kill the supplicant.
Soothed. Sedated.
We are taking a lot of damage in this fight. "13 health remains on the courtesan." I think we might be able to get it here.
The wounds of war can be
It was a valuable crit.
but never hidden.
Ooh, can't reach him, so stress relief time. It'll still take a few swings to get rid of this guy. I like crits. I'll take them. But I would have preferred if they landed on our Vestal. Yeah, she is just getting hammered. Not good.
Ebbs. Terrible vistas
This will
of
die
emptiness
before the
beneath
Vestal
themselves.
goes. We'll bandage her just to be safe.
Patient. It will wait.
Alright, we got an extra thing of blood.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Let's, instead of the paintings, take with busts, because we still have work to do in the sanitarium. I mean, I guess we still have work to do in the tavern as well, so that uses portraits. Alright. Vestal needs some healing. There's a hunger check. That's some healing. Not a large amount, but... Alright, there's a lot of stuff going on here. We have 2 more battles worth of buffs here, so... Alright, fine, we'll camp. I assume it doesn't stack.
Gathered close in tenuous
Oh,
on a
I
deep
misused that.
companionship.
That was a goof on my part. Let's prevent nighttime ambush. Let's drink blood. We'll take the scouting again. And I think we are best suited doing some stress relieving. Yeah, that doesn't stack. She will maintain... No, yeah, she loses her other camping buffs. Interesting. We'll pick up some more just in case. Once again, I will burn this. It is a use for our torches, and there is a hope that we'll get something more valuable out of it. It has not been the case so far, but the world is a mystery. There's a trap in this hallway. Go, stop with the not centering on me stuff. Okay, we have combat, and then we have a trap. Surprise them. Let's see if we can kill this courtesan before she's a problem. Excessively so. He dodges, though. That was not fair.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Alright, let's see if the Corsair will choose to brutalize us more or do something useless. Stun was resisted, that is fortunate. We can't reach him with everyone, so it's a tough target. We might almost be in a position where, stop with the wounding! Oh, and he stunned her. Well, that was quite rude, sir. Unfortunately, we don't really have the time to do healing, or, stunning, because we're too busy healing. And I realize one begets the other, but...
A momentary abatement.
That is an acceptable amount of damage. So yeah, I mean, we recovered 10 damage. Might just kind of cross my fingers and hope he takes a hit. Worth it. Alright, that is the end of that. We can stack up a little bit more there. Take another bandage. Take another torch. So we can start another stack of crests. Another craving. Alright, that should cover us. Oh, I knew that trap was there. That is frustrating. Alright, what do we got going on in this room? Oh, one of the treasure chests. Well, well. Courtesan. If we could have gotten a good roll, that would have been great. But now she's defended. This little guy will take too much work to kill. And he's also now too far back to attack with our remaining units. So let's put up a defense. Oh, right. I could have just attacked the courtesan. It would have been redirected to him. Three hit points. More attacks to kill that guy than I would have liked. Put a little bit of health back into our arbalist, who has become the sole focus of the enemies in this encounter, it seems. Maybe we can kill this courtesan before she acts again. Fortunately, the Dodge Charger back here is not making any positive attacks. He keeps whiffing. Did I just crit a corpse? What just happened? You scratch your nose while you're clicking on something once, and that is... You just crit a corpse for 30. I am going to not take the bleed off at the moment, so that if we get a second stack of it, we can get more value out of our bandage. No, you're supposed to cleanse your own stress. as the preferred option. Let's stun this guy. Crusader picks up a kill, and now we have the extra turn here to drop the Chevalier. Perfect. We pick up more blood.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Which I think is valuable. And then what's in here? Nothing good. 2 move stones, an onyx. Yeah, okay. Well, glad we came down here, right, guys? And it was a dead end? There's nowhere else to go down here? Are you kidding me? Well, I did not see that coming. Time for a little bit of a walk then. That extra blood is almost certainly going to come in handy as we backtrack here. Sure, go ahead and dig in it. Nope. We've got so much backtracking to do. I can't believe that was a dead end. Like, I almost feel like that must be wrong. You know, like somehow we didn't notice a side passage. That guy's... Oh, this. Why don't you just center on where I am? Oh, there's a button for that. Why don't I try clicking that next time? You're 150 hours into this game. This seems like the reasonable time to identify a valuable UI feature. So much stress. Well, at least we get to mix things up a little bit as we encounter a little bit of combat here. We eat this food? Alright. I'm gonna take the anti-venom just in case for now. Not gonna be useful against these guys. An 11-point hit. Does she not know she has 50% damage buffs? Let's go for the judgment. Ensure that unit can't do anything else. Even though the Crusader's damage is valuable against the ghoul, I'm going to go for the stress relief. A lot of people dodging that. Well, everyone dodged that. Very nice.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
I'm still going to do stress relief. Maybe this round we switch to damaging the ghoul. It only has a 55% stun resist, so let's maybe nab that to slow it down a little. I don't want anyone's stress to be over 3 or over 2. It will die next turn. that is a nasty bleed. We're gonna do what we need to do about that. We didn't get the kill.
Their cursed champion falls.
We have the opportunity to get a portrait back. Sure, we don't need the anti-venom. But we're not in a room, we're moving forward. With a thing of blood on our hands, let's go ahead and bloodlust her. And I'm sure I've said this before, but when they said there would be massive dungeons with hero jails in them, I was under the impression that, like, our teammates would get kidnapped during encounters. Like, there were fights that would, like, teleport one of our units to a prison, and then we'd have to save them. Or recover them on a future mission. So I was a little disappointed with how they were implemented. It's still a neat idea for a secret room. We have another combat here. Alright, these guys are fairly nasty. Can we dispose of them quickly? Not quickly enough. If we would have gotten a kill with one of those, I think we could have, well, where am I saying this? If the, between the grave robber and the arbalist, if they could have gotten a kill specifically, I think we could have killed the other one with the Vestal and Crusader. Well, that was pretty good. She still lives and gets a heal. Let's go ahead and take care of that stress that we've been building up.
But never hidden.
Maybe we can get lucky with some crits. This is a second Ute tapestry.
Can be felled. They can be beaten.
Money is so not an issue, but at the same time, they're worth so much. So we do have another camping opportunity, which if we don't use soon, we're not going to get anything out of. This has been a very long walk. There we've got Craving again, which theory opens up another space in our inventory. Let's go ahead and drink it. Oh, someone else? Okay, well, fine. I'm not even picking up that citrine. It is an insult to my backpack. You know what? Let's camp. We're gonna open up a ton of inventory space.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Again, like, I actually don't even know if you can get ambushed. Alright, pounded down everyone's stress. If we have loot that we can gather from these curios that we're about to walk by. There's one. Now it fits in our bag. Oh, okay. They were both these.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Yep. Now, if we get a hunger check, we're kind of boned. We could use our last shovel here. Pick up this loot. It overlaps. Something fierce. What do you throw away? Do you want crests? You want crests instead of money. What are the chances we get another sapphire? Pretty low. So I figure we head south once we get back to the intersection here. She went back to passive that quickly, huh? Oh, alright, he did too. And right back to craving. I'm fairly impressed we've gotten as much done as we have in this mission, considering I forgot to pack a lunch for our vampires. Our stress isn't that, harmful at the moment. Let's deal with the Esquire before it has a chance to brutalize our team. Looks like it will have an opportunity. Oh, good, good, good. Don't miss. These worms aren't so bad. They can stack up blights, which we don't have a cure for, but compared to the damage done by the Esquire, it's insignificant. Blind fire doesn't quite get the job done. Pick to the face solves the problem. Also, we picked up that unlikely sapphire. All right, let's see what's in this room. Another chest. All right, killed the one in the third row, and since we did a crit with it, it slides the other one forward, so we aren't punished. Not what I would have liked you to do. Let's put up our defenses in this case. I don't think he'll save us too much time if we did an attack with him. The courtesan was our important target, but we couldn't reach her. She's defended. So I think let's just blind fire. Keep the attack buffs coming. We'll attack the unit who doesn't have the buffed defense. A stun is just not going to happen. The stun resist on these guys is really high. And of course, now she's healed. We can hack into her, but it's going to take a turn. Bola should get the job done, and it did, leaving the supplicant as our only threat.
passion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
6 more health, he gets 1 more attack off.
Death waits
I mean,
for the slightest
if you're gonna do something in with your dying thoughts, that's a nice hit.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Why won't you take the medicinal herbs? Aren't you debuffed? Oh, it's a quest debuff. She can't cleanse it. Do we take blood? I don't think we need any blood right now. And I don't know that I really want to continue adventuring. If I did, it'd be worth it to put it in our inventory. Now, all right, we're gonna see what's in this treasury box. Nothing good. That's a shame. Let's purge our torches and I think we just kind of go with what we have then. What does our map look like currently? There's plenty to do. What is that? Oh, it's just a trap. It just looked weird on my screen. Alright. Let's back out here. We're getting further into the center. You can see if we... No, we can't zoom out any further. I mean, we got to be getting close to where the boss is in the inner chambers. And the right-hand path must loop around to other stuff. So, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll explore these inner hallways and maybe find us a boss. And of course, if we find us a boss, then we have to explore the rest of the dungeon in order to successfully lay the groundwork to find the secret room. I don't even know what's in there. It's got to be something good, though, if it requires us to run all over the place. Especially if the implication is that there are multiple boss fights that are in store for us. I don't know. Like, I kind of want to explore that outer wall just to try and reduce our threat level. Anyway, let's get out of here for now and stop rambling.
Wounds to be tended, lessons to be learned.
Not a lot of gold out of that, but still, you know, covers our expenses. We can deal with the negative traits that we picked up.
Curiosity, interest, and obsession. Mile markers on my road to damnation.
Let's see. Craving. We'll only pray. That's not a problem. Tough. Wheeled adventure. Chance to turn any miss into a hit. I kind of like that idea. None of these are great, and witness isn't important. Oh, wow, Kinna, you've got some problems. Manic for money, known cheat, tippler. A lot of these are not a problem. I like that she has skilled gambler and known cheat. It is amusing to me. Alright. So let's get rid of Shocker. Eagle Eye's no value. So is Unerring. Alright, nothing to lock in. Oh, what do we got going on in the stagecoach here? Oh, it's our buddy we rescued. He's a level 5. So we'll add him to the roster. Maybe we can make some use out of him.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
I mean, a rank 3 bounty hunter is pretty good too, so we'll go ahead and throw him in the roster.
The promise of payment.
Alright, well thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the series. We are getting closer and closer to defeating the courtyard. With a lot of walking in this episode. I should definitely check my pedometer. Make sure I got my steps in for the day. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good one.